Good morning. My name is Pratit Sareen with my team members Tushar Grover and Yash Sharma. I here to present on the topic unemployment. What is unemployment? Unemployment is a term referring to individuals who are employable and actively seeking for a job but are unable to find a job. The problem of unemployment is the most serious problem our country is facing. A large number of educated and uneducated people loiter about in search of some job. They are willing to work, but they are not getting any job to do it. Unemployment serves as one of the indicators of country's economic status. Types of unemployment in India. Disguised unemployment. This is a type of unemployment where people employed are more than actually needed. Disguised unemployment is generally traced in unorganized sectors or the agricultural sectors. Structural employment. This unemployment arises when there is a mismatch between the workers' skills and availability of jobs in the market. Many people in India do not get job matching to the skills, or due to lack of required skills, they do not get jobs, and because of poor education level, it becomes important to provide them relating training. Seasonal unemployment. That situation of unemployment when people do not have work during certain seasons of the year, such as laborers in India, rarely have occupation throughout the year. Vulnerable unemployment. People are deemed unemployed under this employment. People are employed but informally, without proper job contracts, and thus records of their work are never maintained. It is one of the main types of unemployment in India. Technological unemployment. The situation when people lose their jobs due to their advancement in technologies. In 2016, the data of the World Bank predicted that proportion of jobs threatened by automation in India is 69% year on year. Cyclical unemployment. Unemployment caused due to the business cycle, where the number of unemployed head rises during recessions and declines with the growth of the economy. Cyclical unemployment figures in India are negligible. Frictional unemployment. This is a situation when people are unemployed for a short span of time while searching for a new job or switching between jobs. Frictional unemployment is also called search unemployment, is the time lag between the jobs. Causes of unemployment. Caste system. In India, caste system is prevalent. The work is prohibited for specific caste in some areas. In many cases, the work is not given to the deserving candidates, but given to the person belonging to a particular community. So this gives rise to unemployment. Slow growth, slow economic growth. Indian economy is underdeveloped and role of economic growth is very slow. The slow growth fails to provide enough unemployment opportunities to the increasing population. Increase in population. Constant increase in population has been a big problem in India. It is one of the main causes of unemployment. The rate of unemployment is 11.1% in 10th plan. Agriculture is a seasonal occupation. Agriculture is underdeveloped in India. It provides seasonal employment. Large part of population is dependent on agriculture, but agriculture being seasonal provides work for a few months. So this gives rise to unemployment. Slow growth of industrialization. The rate of industrial growth is slow, though emphasis is laid on industrialization, yet the venues of employment created by industrialization are very few. Less savings and investment. There is inadequate capital in India. Above all, this capital has been judiciously invested. Investment depends on savings. Savings are inadequate due to shortage of savings and investment. Opportunities of employment have not been created. Now, my team member Tushar Grover will continue with the further topics.
Impact of COVID-19 on employment. Undoubtedly, the COVID-19 pandemic in India has very severely impacted rather negatively the employment figures of India since yearly 2020. We have seen so many scenarios since March 2020, like corona infection in huge number, corona testing, containment zones, safe home, quarantine, masks, sanitizers, PPE kits, rushing of ambulance, heltering skeltering of the health personnel. That's doctor, nurses, paramedical staff, other support staff, police personnel, and most shocking, helpless deaths. Side by side, we have also seen another type of scenarios like lockdown in industrial units, a beeline of the job, of the job labors with hungry children, women, elderly family members, caring belongingness, handing towards their native villages. Those who were lucky to get any public transport used it. But millions of helpless migrants, laborers, including their families, took to the street for the native places or unknown places. The most intriguing scenes which gave me unspeakable pain is that while crossing over hundreds of kilometers on feet along with the national highway, these laborers lost their nationality. The factories were where they have given their sweets and toll of for years drove them away without making any arrangements of their shelter and food. The Indian nationals did not get any help from the government on the way. Some of them, when about to enter their own village, was denied entry. Then looked vacant across the bamboo barricades. Police gave Police have grabbed them midway and put them wherever they like, as if these migrants' labor were war evasive. These pictures were not only about unemployment but have raised several questions which our welfare state could not answer. The second wave of COVID-19 pandemic, roughly since March 2021, I do not know why the corona infection flares up in India following the financial years. This time pandemic situation is somewhat different from 2020. Around January this year, we built up an image of data kernel of Mahabharat. We hired hundreds of flights for transporting tons of vaccines to different countries, to the world. But the humorous God was smiling from somewhere. We hardly enjoyed 1 month of euphemism from the foreign heads of states. As the COVID-19 second wave gained strength day by day, we noticed scaring distress of humankind. The second wave threw away the whole health machinery out of there. Now we started hiring same flights to import from foreign countries oxygen cylinders, oxygen concentrator, ventilators, testing kits, PPE kits, medicines, and certain vaccines. I don't know, but where whether these imports of life-saving devices and articles in huge quantity corporate are Atmanirbhar Bharat. However, the coronavirus this time compelled us to set up oxygen plants at different hospitals. We could not fight the second wave effectively. Thousands of patients have died due to shortage of beds, oxygen, and medicines in India. The number of new cases of infection alarming reached 414188 on 7th May 2021. Source WHO, update number 17. And highest number of death in a single day has been recorded on 18/5/2021 is 4529. It is assumed that it is the highest number in the world. Now let us have a look at how the pandemic impacted the employment situation in India. Several state governments have been compelled to clamp lockdown around April this year in the different modes and schedules to contain the onrushing pandemic. Almost all the commercial establishment, industrial units, transport system, school, colleges, even government offices, except emergency services, have come under lockdown. Though good results have started coming in due to these lockdowns, on the other hand, the industries have started bleeding. The Azim Premji University revealed in its study that the first wave of COVID-19 pandemic has pushed 23 crore people below the poverty line, which means below the national minimum wage threshold of rupees 375 per day, as recommended by the Anu Stepathi Committee. The report said that there has been a rise of 15% in poverty in rural India and a rise of 20% in urban India during the last one pandemic year. Had the pandemic not occurred, poverty would have declined by 5 percentage points in rural area and 1.5 percentage points in urban area between 2019 and 2020, and 50 million would have been lived above these lines. It further stated that mobility curbs results in income losses because of decreased economic activity. A 10% decline in mobility was associated with the 77.5% decline in income, suggesting the situation could get worse if more lockdowns are imposed in the future. The study found that nearly half of formal salaried workers moved into informal work, either as self-employed, casual wages, or informal salaried workers between late 2019 and late 2020, and there was a decline in their income level as well. In April and May, the poorest 20% of households lost their entire income, and richer households suffered losses of less than a quarter of their pre-pandemic income. The report said, source Business Today, May 6, 2021. We want the government machinery to rise to the occasion to check the second wave, giving priority of the vaccination process instead of lockdown. We hope very soon the people will rush for buses and trains, shops and markets will be buzzing. The hotels of the factories will blow again. Now, I hand over the PPT to my another classmate, Yash Sharma.
Remedies for unemployment. Change in industrial technique. Production technique should suit the needs and means of the country. It's essential that labor-intensive technology should be encouraged in the place of capital-intensive technology. Second, policy regarding seasonal unemployment. Seasonal unemployment is found in agricultural sector and agro-based industry. To remove it, agriculture should have multiple cropping, plantation horticulture, dairying, and animal husbandry should be encouraged. Cottage industry should be encouraged. Educational pattern should be completely changed. Students who have liking for higher studies should be admitted in the colleges and university. Emphasis should be given on vocational education. Qualified engineering should start their own small units. Third, more assistance to employed people. Most people in the India are self-employed. They are engaged in agriculture, trade, cottage, and small scale industries, etc. These persons should be helped financially, providing raw material and technical training. Full and more productive employment. The main objective of country's employment policy should be increased employment opportunity and productivity of labor. Government should adopt a policy that provides employment to all people. Next, importance to employment program. In 5-year plan, more importance should be given to the employment. The programs like irrigation, road, flood control, power, agriculture, rural electrification can be provide better employment to the people. High rate of capital formation. Rate of capital formation in country should be accelerated. Capital formation should be particularly encouraged in such activities which generate greater employment opportunities. Capital output ratio should be kept low. Decentralization of industrial activity is necessary to reduce unemployment. If industrial activities are centralized at one place, there will be less employment opportunity in the underdeveloped area. So government should adopt such policies which encourage decentralization of industrial activity. Population control. The growth of population should be checked in order to solve unemployment problem. Family planning programs should be implemented widely and effectively. Now, government initiative to control unemployment. Several policies has been initiated by the government to reduce the unemployment problem in the economy. The policy to reduce unemployment are highlighted below. In 1979, the government launched TRI-STEM training of rural youth for self-employment. The objective of this scheme was to help unemployed youth of rural areas aged between 18 and 35 years to acquire skill for self-employment. The priority under this scheme was given to men, women, and youth belonging to SC/ST category. Next, the Jawahar Rozar Yojana was started in April 1989 by merging the two existing wage employment program, Rural Landless Employment Guarantee Program and National Rural Employment Guarantee Program on 80-20 cost sharing basis between the state and the center. Next, Manrega. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act launched in 2005, providing the right to work to people. An employment scheme, Manrega, aimed to provide social security by guaranteeing a minimum of 100 days paid work per year to all families who adult members of for unskilled labor intensive work. For detail on Manrega, next PMKVY, which means Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, was launched in 2015. The objective of this scheme was to enable the youth for the country to take up industry relevant skill training in order to acquire a secured better livelihood. For next, the government launched the Startup India scheme in 2016. The aim of Startup India program was to develop an ecosystem that nurtures and promotes entrepreneurship across the nation. Stand Up India scheme also launched in 2016 to facilitate bank loans to women and SC/ST borrowers between 10 lakh to 1 crore for setting up greenfield enterprises. National Skill Development Mission was set up in November 2014 to drive the Skill India agenda in mission mode in order to coverage the existing skill training initiative and combine scale and quality of scaling efforts with speed. Conclusion. Unemployment is a serious issue for any economy. It creates negative effects to unemployed as they are jobless and suffer from worse prospects to find new jobs, and those who are employed feel less secure to keep their jobs in future. However, for overall development of economy, government and individuals has to take initiative steps in increasing the productivity and improving the standard of living. Thank you, sir.